Good evening and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Source 16 News at 10. I'm Tammy Hancock. New this hour, Murray-Callaway County Hospital will be featured on a new TLC reality series on childbirth that will air tomorrow morning at 8:30. Baby's first day consists of 26 half-hour episodes, with one episode filmed in the Miracle Moments Maternity Center at Murray-Callaway County Hospital. Tomorrow morning's episode featured Ashley and John Smith of Puryear, Tennessee, whose baby girl, Macy Brooke Smith, was delivered on December 28th of last year at the Murray Hospital. OBGYN Dr. Matt Price and labor and delivery registered nurse Renee Hornbuckle were also featured in the show. Governor Steve Beshear today joined community leaders and officials from Pella Corporation to announce an expansion at the Murray plant. Pella plant manager Doug Dilleman says the plant in Murray is growing thanks to the high demand of the plant's new product, which is driving the expansion.
In fact, in the month of March alone this year, we added 37 new jobs to this facility. And on May 23rd, which is next Monday, we have another new hire group lined up of 23 new Pella team members that we're looking forward to getting to meet. And in June, we have another group lined up of 15 new hires that will start the first week in June. So if you're doing all the math along with me here, that's a total of 75 new jobs that have been created by the new vinyl energy efficient windows and doors that we're producing here in Murray.
With the addition of the 75 jobs, the plant's workforce is now around 700 employees. The governor talked with Source 16 about how the job creation affects the region and the state.
Well, it's exciting to be here today to announce 75 more jobs being created at Pella. That just shows that the economy is beginning to grow again, that we're beginning to turn things around. And, you know, I'm still not satisfied. I won't be satisfied until we get every Kentuckian back to work. This recession has been tough on all of us, but we're starting to turn the corner.
Pella Corporation is a leader in designing, testing, manufacturing, and installing quality windows and doors for new construction and renovation projects. Due to a decline in enrollment and in state and federal funding, Hopkins County Public Schools are losing 37 teaching and staffing positions. According to Superintendent James Stevens, 22 of the jobs were funded through federal economic stimulus money, and he believes the job cuts are permanent. The reduction will affect 15 certified employees and 22 classified workers. He told Source 16 this afternoon that the decision was very hard to do, but was necessary since the school district is facing a $4.5 million reduction in spending. Stevens also says he is anticipating a $750,000 shortfall in federal money. He says the school district's 2011-12 budget of $58.1 million currently reflects the job losses. The mood was tense this afternoon in Christian County Circuit Court. Attorney Nancy Callaway, who represents Lori Little of Nashville, gave multiple explanations as to why her client would not sign necessary documents to complete a Kentucky Correctional Psychiatric exam. After listening to Callaway's explanations, Judge Andrew Self urged her to get to the point of the issue.
Examination not to be completed with the records that Dr. Cooley has requested. That's really all I want to do at this point. And I've told you that Ms. Little's not going anywhere until the examination is completed. The holdup at this point in getting the examination completed is Ms. Little's compliance with the execution of those releases so that Dr. Cooley can have the information that he requested. If he wanted any of the information that you're insisting that he should have, I'm sure he would have requested it.
Little then told Judge Self she would not sign the necessary documents.
We're going to have a hearing next Wednesday, a show cause hearing, because Ms. Little has today in open court indicated that she's not going to comply with the order of the court. So there will be a show cause hearing next Wednesday if she hasn't executed those releases. If the releases have not been executed by Ms. Little prior to next Wednesday and provided to the Commonwealth, then Ms. Pryor is going to provide to the court appropriate orders to be signed to obtain the requested records. We're going to get the records one way or the other. We can do it the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
Due to the lack of essential paperwork, Little's mental evaluation remains incomplete. As we previously reported, Little was indicted by the Christian County Grand Jury on February 18th for first-degree burglary and fourth-degree assault. Police say she allegedly went to Hopkinsville Mayor Dan Kemp's Deepwood Drive residence and forced her way into the home and physically assaulted his wife, Henrietta. In other news, a former Christian County jail bookkeeper who is charged with multiple counts of felony theft charges also appeared in Christian County Circuit Court today. Judge Andrew Self scheduled a June 29th pretrial conference for Honey Darlene Summers. The last time she was in court was March 16th for another pretrial conference. As Source16 previously reported, Summer is charged with 4 counts of theft by unlawful taking by allegedly stealing over $40,000 between 2004 and 2007 while she was employed as an administrative assistant under former jailer and current sheriff Libby Level. The former bookkeeper was charged following a 3-year investigation after a 2008 state audit report allegedly revealed the funds were missing from a jail account. A special prosecutor named Gail Gilling is expected to take over this case. Police are asking for the public's help in locating a Clarksville teen who has been missing for over 48 hours. According to Clarksville police, the last time the family of 18-year-old Spencer Landon Fenton saw him was Monday when he told his mother that he was going to the backyard to clean up after their dog. Police say the family has thoroughly checked the residence, contacted other family members, and phoned his friends, and no one has heard from Spencer. Spencer reportedly does not have a vehicle, lives at home, and is not known to have a drug problem. According to police, the 18-year-old did not have cash, but did have his father's debit card, which has not shown any activity to date. The family told police this is totally out of character, and Spencer has never been out of contact with his friends or family. If you have any information or know of Spencer's whereabouts, please contact Detective Mike Patterson at 931-648-0656, extension 3005. Area motorists are urged to avoid a section of US 68 West and West 7th Street tonight. The roadway is currently being paved at night to help limit traffic disruptions during high travel periods in Hopkinsville. Motorists are urged to avoid the section of US 68 West 7th Street between Kentucky 91 and North Drive, as crews will be working tonight from 7 o'clock till tomorrow morning at 6. In order to speed up the work, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says it's vital that area motorists avoid the area. A Mayfield building has been nominated to be added to the National Register of Historic Places. The Mayfield Electric and Water Service Building at 310 East Broadway is among 6 National Register sites approved by the Kentucky Historic Preservation Review Board. Built in 1955 in the international style, the 1-story Mayfield Electric and Water Service Building is constructed with Bedford limestone and features a main entrance on its southwest corner framed in aluminum and topped by a one-of-a-kind marquee proclaiming TVA Power above the company's name. The building is being nominated under National Register Criterion A, property associated with events that have made a significant contribution to the broad patterns of our history, significant within the context of electric power service in Mayfield 1891 through 1960. Of note, the operation started out as a private business and later was purchased by the city of Mayfield, which continues to operate it as a successful municipal utility. Over 40 Afghan policemen graduated from an advanced training course thanks to the guidance of Fort Campbell Currahee. Staff Sergeant Matt Graham reports 44 Afghan policemen completed the 5-week class designed to train Afghan policemen with basic paramilitary skills and turn them into a community-oriented police force. Military Police Platoon Sergeant Kevin Kidder of Rochester Hills, Michigan says, quote, "The goal of the training was to teach them how to interact with the citizens of their villages and bazaars and to make them more versatile and beneficial to the local government." The Afghan policemen also learned basic battle drills and first aid. Since January, 143 Afghans have graduated from the program. Motorists traveling Interstate 24 near the Marshall-McCracken County line need to use caution due to a lane restriction. The westbound lane restriction starts at about the 22-mile marker and runs to exit 16 at Reedland. Transportation Cabinet spokesman Keith Todd says motorists should be alert for slowing and merging traffic, as well as equipment, flaggers, and construction personnel along this section of I-24 between Calvert City and Reedland. The work zone has a strictly enforced 55-mile-per-hour zone limit with double fines and an enhanced police presence. The lane restriction is for Phase 2 of a milling and paving project, with the eastbound section completed last fall. Well, a Providence man was injured in a wreck in Hopkins County when police say he swerved to miss another vehicle and crashed into a culvert. According to Kentucky State Police, 62-year-old Bobby Hawkins was driving southbound on US 41A in Manitou around noontime today when another vehicle pulled out in front of him. Hawkins reportedly swerved to miss the vehicle, causing him to run off the road into a ditch and hit a culvert. He was transported by ambulance to Regional Medical Center in Madisonville for treatment. Now it's time for Hopkinsville Christian County Crime Stoppers Coordinator Officer Paul Ray with the featured fugitives of the week.
This week, police need your help locating two wanted fugitives. Police are looking for 45-year-old Anthony Derek Daisy, who's wanted for probation violation. Daisy is a white male who stands 6 feet tall and weighs 180 pounds. His last known address was the 4900 block of Dawson Springs Road. Police are also looking for 21-year-old Devin Montrell Matlock, who's wanted for failure to appear on felony charges. Matlock is a black male who stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall and weighs 175 pounds. His last known address was the 100 block of South Liberty Street. If you know where police can locate these wanted fugitives, and we've got cash waiting for you, pick up your phone now and call our tips line at 887-TIPS. If your information leads to an arrest, Crime Stoppers will pay you a cash reward. And remember, we will never ask your name, and you will not have to appear in court. Well, this week's Fugitive of the Week, I'm Officer Paul Ray for Crime Stoppers.